My first trip to Kenya was almost 31 years ago. And I remember the feeling when I got out of the plane. In those days, and even sometimes now, you don't go on a jet bridge. You walk down a flight of stairs onto the tarmac. And I remember so crisply when I walked down the stairs and my feet hit the tarmac, the feeling I had. It was such a overwhelming feeling of joy and coming home, and just this overwhelming, beautiful feeling that I got. And I still get that feeling every single time I go back to Africa. And that trip, that first trip to Africa, really cemented my desire to go to wildlife-rich places around the world. My draw is definitely the wildlife. I love animals. Animals are the reason I got into photography in the first place. It was because I wanted to show people all of the animals that I saw during my travels, or would see during my travels. I actually got the camera before I went to Africa, and I just knew it was going to be amazing, and I wanted to share that with my family and friends. So that's how I started photography. And ever since that first trip to Africa, I went for 6 weeks. It cost me 1 year salary. At the time, I was making $21,500, and I took a 6-week trip to Kenya, and it was amazing, and it was the start of my absolute joy and love for the wildlife-rich areas around the world. And I go to Africa probably more than anywhere else, but I've also been to Alaska multiple times. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Ecuador. I've been to Brazil, Galapagos, which of course is Ecuador, and just to see all the different wildlife that our planet has is truly amazing. So for many years, I had this mission in my heart that I wanted to share the stories of the voiceless, share the stories of the animals. And for me, I love to learn the individual stories of each of the animals. I feel like once you put a name to an animal, it just creates a connection that isn't there when you're just talking about a lion. And I know there's a lot of conservationists that disagree with that idea, and I'll talk about that more, I'm sure, as these little videos progress. But I really wanted to tell the stories of the individuals as well as just general behavior. So I created some social media accounts, and I have to be honest, I'm really not very good about posting on my social media accounts. Part of the reason is because I have a database of 195,000 images that I have not culled yet. Of those 190,000 images, there's some that are really, really good, and there's a lot of not really good ones. And I haven't taken the time to cull through them, and I haven't taken the time to edit. And part of the reason is because I remember maybe not every individual photograph, every individual click, but I remember being there at that sighting, and I remember the feelings. And for me, I have like this connection. I know it's stupid, or it sounds stupid as I'm saying this out loud. I see, kind of hear how stupid it's sounding, but I have like this connection, and so I don't want to delete them. It's a memory. But you know, with cameras nowadays, shooting, I don't know, 20 frames per second, 12 frames per second. Back then it was 7 frames per second. I don't need 7 frames in 1 second of an animal's life, but I'm still having an issue going back and doing all this stuff. So I find myself not posting because it takes a long time. So this year, I decided to get serious. I actually incorporated my business. I thought maybe if I did that, it would give me a little bit of a fire under myself to actually get moving. And my motto for 2023 is B&B. And that motto is body and business. And by that, I mean body is health and wellness. I've had a lot of medical issues in the past. I want to get fitter, stronger, healthier. So that's the B. And then business is my mission. I really want to get serious about reaching a lot more people and making my mission come to life. So that's my motto for this year, B and B. These videos are part of the second B, the business B. And my goal is to start posting a lot more, writing more content more regularly, and reaching out a lot, so that my mission of creating empathy and awareness of the wildlife-rich places around the world, the animals that live there, the conservation of these things, and sustainable and ethical tourism, so I can get that message out there to more and more people. So I think that is enough for today. I really hope you have a fabulous and beautiful day. Thanks for stopping by.